Hello everyone, welcome to Mentos Plays The Binding of Isaac number 23. I literally just said the file name and I already forgot for sure if it's 23 or not. Anyway, after the failure that was last episode, if I recall correctly, we're going to jump back in here and try another Blue Baby run, and hopefully this is going to go a lot better because that last episode was just an absolute travesty. I have not played Isaac that badly, that consistently, is probably since I started to get good at the game, which is quite a while ago. Um, like when you first start playing Isaac, you're gonna die very early a lot, and that's perfectly normal. But when you've played as many hours in this game as I have, to have 3 straight runs that you just completely botch, that was a bad start. But to have 3 straight runs that you just completely botch, like not even struggle your way through, but just completely fail at, it's depressing almost. And Justice here, or Pride I should say, not Justice. These are the sins, not the virtues. That would actually be interesting to have one of the series of, to have a series of mini bosses based on the virtues. Cause in the end game you have the cathedral, which is kind of along the lines of a heaven, and Sheol, which is kind of along the lines of a hell. Wouldn't it be interesting to have, and then you got the devil rooms and the angel rooms, obviously. So why not have the 7 deadly sins and the 7 cardinal virtues as the mini bosses? I'm not sure. I think that would make, with the expansion coming involved in Rebirth, I think that would make an interesting way to add some new mini-boss variety to the game. In terms of, we're going to buy the Spirit Heart, not the ladder. The reason I don't buy the ladder is because it normally pays for itself, but I'm going to be hoping to get a flying item at some point. And if I get a flying item, then the ladder is going to be rendered pointless. And you know what, let's do this real quick, because that's going to kill Pin instantly. And we get Pageant Boy. We're getting a lot of money and not a lot of useful stuff, but 1-up's not bad. Having the attack fly will help in some ways. I do want to go to that curse room, but I don't quite feel confident in it just yet. Blue Baby is the only character that makes me question my use of curse rooms. Like any other... Well, I take that back. Judas, when he first starts out before you have a health upgrade, yeah, if you go to a curse room, then you are killing yourself, and it's just foolish. But took stupid hit against that guy, but we're doing much better than we were the other day. Let's be honest here. Has been a couple days since I played Isaac. I kind of couldn't bring myself to start it up after that abysmal set of runs. But I'm back now, and I'm playing better than I was at least. Gonna use this poop to the best of our advantage. We do have a boss challenge room. That could be interesting for us. Attack fly doing some work. So we do want to go to there, and we do want to go to the boss room. But first, let us run up to the top here, see what's in our item room. There are some things that could obviously be hugely useful. We're going to pop a bomb there to pick up this bomb and chest. More coins and another bomb. And so far, this is looking like another one of those horrific runs where we aren't getting enough keys. We do have enough to go to the item room at least, but I would love to go to the shop as well, and that's not looking very possible at the moment. I mean, I could go to the item room, I could go to the shop, never mind. So we're definitely going to buy the Nun's Habit. We have the poop right now, it's not all that useful, but we're probably going to get something better than the poop at some point in the run. I mean, it's not the hardest item to find a replacement for. Especially like when you're like me and you tend to use it more for the consumables than you do for the defensive capabilities. Wow, an Eternal Heart dropped out of the fire. The odds of that are incredibly low, but we're going to take Teleport. We're not going to keep Teleport, mind you. Teleport is one of the few spacebar items that I'm not going to keep over the poop. I'm going to look here for the secret room while we're on our way past. It's going to have a slot machine. We'll blow it up to get out of here and get some kind of consumables at least. A penny and a half red heart. Not worth it. But yes, teleport isn't really what I want to keep with me. But I can pick up Squeezy here. and then not have to fight. And the boss music is going to keep playing, which is one of the weird little confusingnesses of leaving the challenge rooms early. But now we're up to 6 spirit hearts, which gives us the opportunity to, if we pick up an HP upgrade or any other type of way to increase our health, or if we just quite simply get a pact or the mark in the devil room, we can pick up both deals with the devil at this point instead of only being able to pick up one. So that's what we're going for right now. We are going to try to kill monster as quick as possible. We might try to get attack fly in on the mix here. That did some really good work for us. And some more attack flies, some more shots. Squeezy really making this fight easier by our increased rate of fire. We get an HP upgrade, we get a deal with the devil. So this could turn out huge for us, or it could turn out worthless. Brimstone we're going to take. Guppy's tail we're not. Now Brimstone I'm taking for 2 reasons. First of all, because obviously we need something to help us. But also because of this trick, where if you spam the attack button, it actually fires multiple times, which can do a lot more damage than it's going to do on a single shot. So ever since I heard about that trick, which is one that I actually didn't know myself, I heard about it from, if I could talk, I heard it from another Isaac Let's Player, Brimsnap, who was talking about a comment he received on his video. So I'm going to try to master this whole firing brimstone multiple times thing, because it apparently does a significant amount more damage. That was really stupid of me. Obviously it's not quite as useful on these guys, but as you can see we weren't killing those things in one hit. And then I did the trick, or at least I think I did it right. But we're definitely doing more damage when I'm spamming the attack button instead of just I'm letting it down. So let's... Yeah, I think if we can get like a good item that stacks with brimstone, this is going to be really good since it's doing good work for us already. Let us head to the left next. These flies aren't going to be an issue for me as long as I can get somewhere where I can stand still. The trick with all the diverging shot guys is that if you stand still, they can't hit you. So we want to wait until this guy goes here and then spam some shots. Let us pop this pill. Bad gas, not that useful, not that bad. So we definitely hit them at least twice there. Yeah, you can definitely, you can visibly make out that you're hitting more than once with the shots. The question is, are you doing more damage than letting it fire its whole length, or no? Let's see, we got just a little bit of damage on him like that. Oh man, that's a lot more damage. That is a significant amount more damage to this guy when I tap the button. Although you have to do it right, which is of course challenging in its own right. That bomb fly I couldn't really avoid. So I'm trying to learn how to do this while I'm playing here, so excuse me if I do it quite wrong many times, but hopefully I should get used to it enough where I'm doing it relatively consistently going forward. We did get an HP upgrade, which is just a spirit heart. Not the best option for us, but not the worst option for sure. We're going to head to the right here, and we will grab these guys. This is actually a really fun... this is actually kind of like... It brings back memories of why I dislike chocolate milk as an item, but at the same time it's doing so much extra damage that it's well worth the effort. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but the reason why I don't like chocolate milk is because of the fact that, oh god, I'm going to take damage here, I might as well just blow that guy up before I invincibility eyes. That was probably the most senseless thing I could have said, but I forgot that we didn't have 15 cents anymore, so I went in the shop, I found the map there. I want the map. I very much want the map. We're going to try to blow up for this chest here. Might be a foolish decision. We get safety cap. I don't really want more. Ooh, that makes golden poop much easier to destroy. And this is easily going to give us enough change to buy both the key and the map. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! Game! This might be enough to one-shot Blue Baby just on its own. Really, game? You like me today, huh? Ooh, I need to buy the map. Don't let me forget to buy the map. I'm so distracted with the fact that I got Polyphemus and Brimstone in combination that I almost forgot to buy this here map that is very important to me in the long run. But yeah, like, I'm going to be going to fight Satan, if you recall, because we've already beaten the cathedral with Blue Baby, and we can't get to the chest just yet. So we need to do more to unlock secrets in the game. It's not so much concern of just beating whichever route we feel like it. We really need to unlock more secrets, and one of the ones I haven't unlocked is to defeat Sheol with Blue Baby here. So we're going to go unlock the Forget Me Now, which is unfortunate because I would really love to see how quickly this technique destroys Blue Baby with Polyphemus attached to the Brimstone. Because obviously Polyphemus is a huge damage modifier, likes of which there aren't very many others. Like, I think, well, I don't want to say without being sure, but I would be hesitant to believe that even Mom's Knife is as much of a damage modifier as Polyphemus. You know, Mom's Knife you do a lot more damage with in a given shot, but that's because your shot is doing damage while it travels through the enemies. So, you know, when you have Mom's Knife, it's not just a matter of the knife is doing ridiculous amounts of damage, which it is, but also in part that the knife is doing consistent damage over time while it passes through the enemies. When it comes to Polyphemus, this is more of a straight up, just huge damage bonus meant to be given by way of burst damage, not damage over time. So when you attach it to a Mom's Knife or a Brimstone, something that does connect for an extended period of time, the strength of it is off the charts. Like I said, I don't know if that's technically accurate. I don't know the game code well enough to explain that. But, just based on anecdotal evidence, I feel like that's the case. Brimstone and Mom's Knife do a ton of damage because they're damage over time, whereas Polyphemus is set up to be a burst damage modifier. So it gives you a lot more burst damage, enough to kill most normal enemies in one hit pretty early. Well, not most, I would say, but a good portion of them in the early game. And then, we could use a key to get to this library. That would be nice. But, yeah, when you stack something like that that's meant to be a quick burst damage upgrade on top of damage over time ones, it's going to do good things for you. Again, don't quote me on any of that. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate or if I'm completely wrongly portraying the nature of these items, but I do feel like nothing quite gives you the damage boost directly that Polyphemus does, and it is most visible when you're adding it on top of a Mom's Knife or Brimstone, which are already pretty powerful. So I think that there must be a difference between the two, and my bet on that difference is that while Mom's Knife and Brimstone, as I said, are consistently hitting enemies over time in order to give you more damage, the Polyphemus is meant to be really high damage but burst, which makes it almost broken when you add it on top of a damage over time upgrade. So we don't get any more keys. We're kind of going to be hoping for... Holy crap, we almost one-shot people like that. And we get a Tears upgrade, not what I wanted. There's really not going to be a way for me to get to that library or the shop, which is both incredibly disappointing. But we will head on down to Necropolis 1, Curse of the Lost. Oh god! Go away, Troll Bomb, and Eternal Fly. This room shouldn't be too much of a hassle for us. Especially if we... Oh my god, that was awesome. I just destroyed like 3/4 of the fistula parts in one shot. And I think that's another thing, is that it, when you're doing this trick, when it fires multiple times, it kind of speeds things up in terms of killing those multi-hit enemies. Because usually you have to wait for them to despawn for it to count as a new hit, but when you fire it again, bombs are key. You know, I'm not unhappy with that. We needed keys for this floor and the next. That'll give us enough, and we're getting bombs at a much higher rate than we're getting keys. So I think that really does work out for the best for us. I'm going to keep trying to do this multi-fire trick, even though it's not that important, all things considered. Because, you know, we are one-shotting literally everything we come across anyway. Golden key. Now I'm a bit more apprehensive about that bombs are key pill. We did get a key drop like immediately afterwards, followed by a followed by a golden key. So, you know, it is rendered kind of much less useful to have had. Oh, I haven't taken damage in so long. But it does add kind of a bitterness to that pill, because now I've got more keys than I'm going to need on the next 2 floors no matter what. Let's come in here. There's really nothing of interest. I kind of wish I hadn't been in here. And blow that guy up. Swing over here to blow this one up. We get another key. Yeah, now I'm a bit salty about the bombs are key pill. It was really good when it dropped, and then it just turned incredibly invaluable. Well, no, because invaluable is kind of used to describe like something that is actually really valuable. So I guess I'm just going to go with not valuable, because, yeah, I can't think of the word that actually means that. This is probably going to become one of my favorite tricks to know in Isaac, and it's also probably going to be gone come time for Rebirth, so shouldn't hold too dear to it even if you enjoy it right now, because another key. Great. Yep. We're going to wait. That wasn't a very good one. Just let myself get hit twice by not having Brimstone charged properly. Oh god. Attack Fly, you are my hero. You can be my hero, Attack Fly. You can kiss away the pain. We get, of course, Little Chad. Of course. It's very rare, for whatever reason, that the game does not troll you when you're playing Blue Baby. Like, I would say the vast majority of my Blue Baby runs, I have come across Little Chad at some point in them when they have gone successful. You know, we're going to use the 2 of diamonds right now so we can keep the High Priestess with us. But yeah, seriously, like, Little Chad appears with such alarming frequency on runs where he is absolutely useless. It almost never appears on runs where he's actually useful, comparatively. Let's see, we're going to burn Penny. It's probably going to be more useful than the Goat Hoof to us in the short term. We want to kill these hearts as quick as possible, because I suck at fighting these things if I don't. Now I can go to the curse room, because quite honestly I don't have the health to spare right now. It worked out quite nicely. Still no bombs to get that chest. And it wants me to buy the ladder again. You know what, I'm going to hold out hope and I have a better use for this money at some point. And we're going to go fight our boss, which is going to be the Carrion Queen. Let's see how High Priestess does. Oh, look at that little bit of damage the High Priestess did. Whoops, I just killed it in one hit. So the mark is only going to cost us 2 Spirit Hearts. Guppy's Head is tempting because I don't have any spacebar item that I actually use, but good pill. Luck up, that works for me. Although technically speaking, luck down is better than luck up, but and a speed up, that was a pretty good boss room if I do say so myself. Let us head to the left here first. I have a feeling there's going to be at least some good rooms down here. Now the shop is probably going to contain greed. Let's not delude ourselves into thinking otherwise. But that doesn't mean that it's not worth an entrance. Got a little bit more money, which translates to more bombs. Not very many more bombs, but... So now I'm getting a little bit low on health, but I'm not really concerned because, quite frankly, I have so much health, there is no reason to be concerned, let's be honest here. I have so much damage, there's no reason to be concerned, not I have so much health. I'm a little worried about my health. We have so much health, we shouldn't be worried. Oh, that was some perfectly spaced dodging. Which I'm not going to go ahead and say it was on purpose, because I don't think it was. That just was kind of my muscles being like, do this, and me being like, okay. And let's not walk on the spikes again. We'll destroy those dudes, wrap around here. Did I just block myself from entering the room? No, I went away. Okay, so we want to go up this way. Kill this brain dude. I kind of failed to triple fire, and it cost me because my brimstone didn't charge again in time. Okay, so we are down to 2.5 hearts. If I were going to the cathedral in the chest, that might worry me a little bit. But knowing that I'm going to Sheol and knowing that I've got this much damage at my fingertips, not the most concerning thing in the world. Speed and range up doesn't really do anything for me, but every little bit of a stat upgrade is useful unless you get too much of something. Like, you know, if you get too fast, it can be hard to control, but it takes a lot to get too fast in Isaac. Let's bomb our way into the secret room real quick. We find the shovel. That was... I apologize, I couldn't mute that on time. By the time I realized it was coming, I didn't really know what was going on. You know what, let's use we need to go deeper. But do we want to take it? I mean, we could go down and we could speed run the rest of the floors, but you know what, let's fight through. Let's fight our way through. I wouldn't be able to manipulate Nun's habit in that to just skip straight to Sheol anyway. So... we might as well just fight our way through. Get a couple more bombs. We're gonna definitely use a bomb to get this chest. And this will give us tarot card, which is the world. That'll be useful, especially if we can get a Womb XL. On this floor I've already figured out where the boss is essentially, so there's really no reason to worry about that. And I really got hit there? I really thought he missed. But he is dead now. Let's pop in here. There is a fortune teller. We're going to play this quite a bit. We get a tarot card, which is the Fool. Not interested. Oh. Give up. I don't want to give up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Copyright. TM. And let's see. This is not going very well. Our fortune teller is not really paying out for us all that well, and it's making me sad. It's just giving me a bunch of fortunes that are kind of horrible. Get 2 cents back and a bomb. And we get the crystal ball. That's actually really good. Thank you, Mr. Slot Machine. So the crystal ball obviously is going to do a few things for us. It will work like a world card every time we use it, giving us the compass effect since we already have the map. That's all it really affects us. What else is there? It is going to drop either a spirit heart or a tarot card every time I use it. And let's just do this. Almost killed her in one hit, which isn't bad for Brimstone and Polyphemus with no other stat upgrades. Crystal Ball is charged again, so let us go ahead and drop down to the next floor. Use that. So Crystal Ball is like a combination world card, Book of Revelations without making you fight the horsemen, And what is the other thing that I was thinking of? Deck of cards. You might get a Spirit Heart, you might get a Tarot card, you might get, and you will get the map unveiled. But through all of that, you know, you're hoping, obviously, when you're playing Blue Baby, that you're going to get mostly Spirit Hearts, because those are going to be what's going to help you the most. But, at the same time, you know what, that's worth it. Golden chest. 3 cents and a heart, maybe not so worth it, but just did that and made that happen, so that was cool. Now I just need to avoid these things, because Brimstone takes quite a while to charge when you have Polyphemus. And I just got hit, which canceled my Brimstone shot, and that makes me a sad panda. And I got hit again, which is absolutely ridiculous. And we're going to go ahead and kill that dude. Loki might just die in one hit. Yes, he does. There was a third boss in there. I forgot about that. So yeah, in case you didn't know as well, part of the reason I wasn't really concerned about my health going down was because I had that one up. So, you know, I would have liked to have saved it and been like, haha, I didn't even use it. But I kind of derped my way through that room, forgetting that it wasn't a boss room, it was just a regular challenge room. And in the end, now we have 3 hearts to kill both these bosses. We have a world card when we go down to Sheol to make sure that even if our crystal ball wasn't charged, we could have gotten down there without needing it. Might as well pop a world card. It's going to help us so much. So now for this, we want to take out a huge portion of Mom's Heart's health. And then, come on, yeah. And we're done already. So we are going to pop the crystal ball up here. We might as well. We're going to take this strength card, which is going to give us a permanent health upgrade as Blue Baby. Go down to the next floor, pop the world, check the secret room, and then off to Satan we go. And the Satan fight is going to be really easy for us. We might as well pop this chest open. We got a bunch of excess keys. We don't really need more than 1 bomb. And we get 2 more from it, so that works. I forgot we still had Burnt Penny. I, for some reason, thought we had the Polaroid unlocked and I had taken it, but oh well. And we're going to go ahead and blow those guys up. You know, when you have item combinations like this that appeared in Wrath of the Lamb, you can definitely see why people think this is the easier final floor. I mean, come on, we just got through it in like 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, bomb. It's gonna blow up those guys, and then, if I can, oh, I fired too soon. There we go. Now, the thing that you gotta remember when you're fighting Satan is that he kind of glitches out if you kill him too quickly on his final form. So you don't want to wait. So you don't want to kill him when that first leg drops. You want to wait till these 2 drop, and then we want to go to town on killing him. I thought I might be able to get him in 1 hit, which is why I was kind of worried about shooting that first time. But there we go. We've unlocked the Forgive Me now. Yay! Blue Baby victory! And with that, we are going to call this episode to an end. So we played much, 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 much better than we did in the last run. We experimented with that Brimstone technique. Most importantly, we got a lot of good items. The game really helped me out in terms of that. So, you know, that made it easier. We probably, given what we got, if we hadn't gotten Brimstone or Polyphemus, nonetheless both, we would have had a lot harder time getting through, but we probably could have. Anyway, thank you all for watching, as usual. I hope that you enjoyed the run. I hope that this made up for the very, very bad play of the last episode. And I will see you on the next episode. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, maybe even the morning. Who knows when you watch this. And I will see you around. Bye, everyone.